I'll do a sound check.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Check 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 check. 1 2 1 2.
There's a delay. Just wait. You get it up all the way? You hear that? Yeah.
Well, Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Tom King along with Rachel Zaleski, my engineer, as we get set for this matchup between the Edgar Wildcats and the Abbotsford Falcons. And it's homecoming here at Edgar, always a big night for high school football teams, fans, students, and everybody else in the school. And they'll be doing the homecoming activities at halftime here tonight. But the Wildcats come in here on somewhat of a roll. They are looking for their fourth straight shutout as they come into tonight's action. They are 4-1 on the season. That opening night loss to Ellsworth, 8-6, sounds is almost like a bad memory that is hard to remember because they've been so dominant the last 4 weeks in beating Stratford, Pacelli, Rosholt, and then the big win at Colby last week, topping the Hornets 27-0. They've outscored their opponents 233-12 so far this season. And after tonight, only 3 games remaining in the regular season for this Edgar Wildcat team. The other thing coming into tonight, Abbotsford is unbeaten. They're coming in with a record of 5-0. It's actually 6-0 if you include their forfeit win over Wild Rose. They replaced that game on the schedule with Ladysmith and beat Ladysmith back on September 1st, 40-27. The Abbotsford's been able to put some points on the board in all of their games. They have scored over 30 points in all 5 of their victories this season, but they have not run into a defense like this Edgar defense yet, and we'll see if they can function here tonight against Edgar like they have in the 5 wins so far for the Falcons. Falcons being introduced as a team here tonight, but on offense, the guys you're going to worry about especially is the quarterback, J.V. Castillo. He's a 5'7", 150-pound senior, and he is going to be running the football a lot. If they do pass, he will throw the football as well. The other players who will handle the ball for Abbotsford, Emilio Escalera and Christian Fuentes Rivera for head coach Jake Knapmiller. For Edgar, they're going to get the ball first tonight. Abbotsford won the toss and deferred to the second half. And so Edgar's offense will be on the field first. Tegan Strite is the senior quarterback. The backfield consists of senior Carter Butt, senior Colby Weisenberger, and junior Jace Affelbeck. The tight end is Brett Baumgarter. And up front for the Wildcats, it'll be Preston Dalkey, Ty Schnelly, Marcus Hanerfuss, Fletcher Weiland, and Harrison Gravine. And the wide receiver is Leighton Schuett for head coach Jerry Sins in his 49th season here with the Edgar Wildcats, and putting together another quality season so far this year. As we mentioned, after that opening night loss to Ellsworth, they have ripped off wins, a 40-6 win over Stratford, a 30-0 shutout of Stevens Point Pacelli on the road. They beat Rosholt here 48-0 back on September 8th, and dumped Colby last week 27-0 at Colby. Our game being brought to you tonight by some of our game day sponsors: Edgar Building Supply, BAME Insurance, the Edgar Grind, Van Ert Electric, and BRB Auto Body. And also by Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. They have their own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Let's take a listen to the national anthem here, played by the Edgar Pep Band. And once again, if you look at these two teams just by a number, status. Edgar, of course, with many more players. Abbotsford, another team with a very small roster. I think I counted just over 20, maybe 21 players suited up on this Abbotsford team tonight. So obviously many of their players will play both ways. A lot of the Edgar players play both ways as well, but they certainly have much more depth than this Abbotsford squad coming into tonight's action. Abbotsford beat Loyal 36-16 in their opener. They topped Melrose Mindoro 32-6. A 40-27 win over Ladysmith. They knocked off Iowa Scandinavia on the road 34-12, and then last week beat Marathon 32-20 in a home matchup at Abbotsford. As you can see, Edgar's in their green jerseys, white pants, green helmets. Abby is in white pants, or white jerseys and dark pants. Edgar is ready. The Abbotsford kick team has not gone onto the field yet. Still meeting with their coach on the sideline, and we'll get set for action. So the Abbotsford defense is going to be challenged early. I mean, we've been talking a lot about the Edgar defense, but this Edgar offense has really been something to contend with as well. As they've been able to put a lot of points on the board. And Abbotsford will face a challenge on defense as well as on offense here tonight. Obviously, any team that plays Edgar will be challenged on both sides of the football. All right, Abbotsford set up to kick, and we'll get underway. It's a short kick. It'll be taken on the run by Affelbeck out across the 30, down the far sideline, then it gets bumped out of bounds hard across the 35 at about the 37-yard line. And that's where the Wildcats will begin their opening possession.
Edgar will start 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Overcast night. There was some rain a couple of hours before game time. The field's going to be a little bit wet. We'll see if that plays into what happens with the players, especially on offense. Shewitt's going to split out wide right to start. And Tegan Strite's going to operate out of the gun. And he's going to play, actually he wants to throw. He's got Shewitt, the defender fell down. Shewitt is caught across midfield and into Abbotsford territory at the 48-yard line. They were giving Shewitt about 10 yards of cushion there, and the defender still fell down, and Shewitt just made a little turn and caught the short pass, and then yards after the catch, they're going to mark him out at the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of about 18 on that. First and 10 Wildcats in Abbotsford territory to start. This time they're going to hand it off, and this is Affelbeck, and he breaks a tackle, spins away, first down yardage and more, down inside the 35 to about the 31. So big chunk plays to start here for the Wildcats. Pickup of about 19 on that. Or 14, excuse me, 14 on the pickup for Jace Affelbeck. First at 10, Edgar at the 29-yard line. Straight under center this time. And they're going to try the counter play to Weisenberger. He's going to try to get it around the left corner. Can he get there? Stiff arm, and he's able to get close to first down yardage. Colby Weisenberger on the carry. And he picked up 11 yards on that and called another first down. So big chunk plays to start on this opening drive for the Wildcats, and they're already down to the Abbotsford 20-yard line.
And another Edgar first down.
So 3 plays and 3 different players have touched the ball, and they are already down at the 20-yard line of the Falcons. Straight under center again, split backfield behind him. Play action, he wants to throw. Got a man out in the flat, that's Carter Butt. He's going to break a tackle, get it down inside the 15. It looked like he was going to be wrapped up at about the 18-yard line, but he broke that tackle and got it down inside the 15. They're going to mark him at about the 12.
8 on the play.
8 on that pass and catch to Carter Butt. And a 2nd down and 2. Full house backfield behind Tegan Strite. They hand it off to Butt. Spins away from one tackler, then he stood up and driven backwards. See where they gave him his forward progress. Looked like they're going to give him inside the 10. It's going to be enough for a 1st down, I think. Yeah, it is going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at about the 9-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. Puts the ball at Abbotsford 9.
So 1st and 10 for Edgar at the 9-yard line. Full house backfield once again. Weisenberger this time cuts it back in the middle and gets knocked down. He got it inside the 5, down to maybe the 3.
Weisenberger, ball carrier. Tackle by Christian.
Ooh, they're gonna mark him down at the 4-yard line. That's not a very good mark for Edgar. It looked like he got closer to the goal line than that.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Pick up a 5 on the carry for Weisenberger. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 4. They run this full house backfield down near the goal line. It really makes it hard on the defense. Who's going to get the football? This time it's Carter Butt. Straight ahead into the end zone. Touchdown for the Wildcats. Carter Butt from 4 yards out. And Edgar jumps on the board first here, 6-0, pending the extra point.
Touchdown plunge.
So they made it look easy on that opening possession, marching right down the field and punching it in. And they'll go for 2 points here. Weisenberger and Butt in the backfield. They've got Schuett and Baumgartner stacked on the far side. And they're going to hand it off and try and run the other way, and it's into the end zone. That's Weisenberger on the 2-point conversion. And the Wildcats lead it here by a score of 8-0. We'll take a timeout and come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
We at the Edgar Grind welcome all to our spot. We are open 7 days a week until 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating, looking for free Wi-Fi, relaxing, or trying to warm up, we have a little something for everyone. We offer local fresh coffee drinks, smoothies, ice cream, snacks, and food. We strive for affordable and healthy options for everyone and can't wait to see you.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
Tom King back here at Edgar High School, 8-0 Wildcats as they get set to kick off. And now if you're Abbotsford, a lot of the guys that played on defense and just got gashed down the entire field have to be out there on special teams, and then they'll have to go on offense and try to get something going against this very good Edgar defense. So it really is a tall task for this Falcon squad here tonight. Harrison Gravine will kick off for Edgar. And it's a good one. Booming kick. Going to be taken at about the 7-yard line, out across the 10, the 15. Trying to get the far side. A little running room. Broke through. And all the way out across the 45-yard line. Maybe to the 46. That's Castillo, the quarterback, on that return. And he busted through. Good speed. And gives Abbotsford good field position for their opening possession. It's going to be 1st and 10 Falcons at their own 46-yard line. Now they mark him down at the 45, say that's where his knee touched, so it'll be 1st and 10 from there. So Castillo will operate out of the gun. Man comes in motion. And they're going to hand it off inside, positive yardage out to about the 48 or 49 yard line. On the carry was Christian Fuentes Rivera. He picked up about 4 on that. Call it second down, maybe 3.
On the play will bring up 2nd and 7.
Give him 3 on that. Second down and 7. They take a lot of time coming to the line. Man in motion, they're going to try the counter play, and positive yardage across the 50 into Edgar territory.
Emilio Escalera, the ball carrier.
That's Emilio Escalera picking up positive yardage. Picked up about 4 on that. Call it third down and 3. Preston Dalkey and Jace Affelbeck on the tackle.
We'll make it 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Falcons. It's a lot of movement, a lot of deception as they try to confuse the defense as to who has the football and who's going to be heading into the line. Interesting formation they have, too. Now play action, or fake handoff, and then Castillo straight up the middle. He's got a first down. Down inside the 45 to about the 43. Pickup of about 5 on that. Castillo faked the handoff and then just took it straight ahead. And it's a first down for Abbotsford. One thing that Abbotsford has done well so far, let's face it, they are 5-0. I don't care who you play, you win all your games, and that's saying something. They've been able to score points, averaging over 30 points a game, averaging over 32 points a game in their 5 wins so far this season. Moving the football here in the early going. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Abbotsford. They didn't like what they saw there, or they were running out of time to call the play. So timeout on the field, we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, my name is Preston. I have the Abbey Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abbey Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbybank.com to learn more. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
And we're back here as Abbotsford comes to the line, 1st and 10. Castillo out of the gun again. They're going to hand it off inside, straight ahead. Pounding. Oh, big hit right there.
Christian Fuentes, ball carrier.
I think that was Carter Butt on the hit on Fuentes Rivera.
Carter Butt.
Pickup of maybe 2.5, 3 yards on that.
Gain of 2 on the play will bring up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8 for the Falcons. Fuentes Rivera hit that hole hard, and Carter Butt stood him up and dropped him after a short gain. Man in motion. This has got an interesting formation here. They've got a wingback, and then they've got one of the running backs lined up right behind the offensive line. Now man comes in motion. They're going to hand it off to that wingback, and he gets pounded backwards after a short gain. On the carry was Chase Buller.
Brought down by Colby Weisenberger.
Weisenberger and Baumgartner in on the stop. Pickup of maybe 3 on that. Going to be third down and 4.
Gain of 3 on the play. We'll make it 3rd and 4.
Clock moving, 5:44 to play here, first quarter, 8-0 Edgar. And this is Castillo keeping it again, and he is going to be driven backwards. I think he's going to be short of the first down. He is. They're going to mark him down at about the 35-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and maybe a yard and a half, maybe 2.
Brought down by Jace Hasselbeck, among others.
So let's see what Abbotsford decides to do here. They may go for this. And why not at the Edgar 35-yard line? If you're going to have any hopes of staying in this game, you're going to have to keep control of the football as much as you can. And it's 4th down at about 2. They've picked up at least 2 yards on all 6 of their running plays so far. And they're going to go for it here. 4th down and 2. That odd formation again. Castillo out of the gun. And he's going to hand it off straight ahead. 1st down yardage and more. Busting tackles. And all the way down. Still on his feet down near the 22-yard line. Christian Fuentes Rivera on the carry, and a big pickup right there. Pickup of about 12 on that, maybe 13. And it's a 1st down for Abbotsford, so they're moving the football against this Edgar defense, something that most teams have not been able to do this season. You can see this formation they're running. It's kind of odd. They've got that wing to the left. They got a man right behind the line, and then they've got a running back next to Castillo. Castillo's going to roll out right. Flag flies. Castillo's going to throw, and it's going to be intercepted by Carter Butt. There's a flag on the play, but that's probably going to be a penalty on Abbotsford, and it's going to be Edgar football. It is going to be a penalty against Abbotsford, so that'll be declined, and Carter Butt with the interception. And the Edgar defense stops Abbotsford, and the Wildcats get the ball back. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. You can learn more at nicolaybank.com. Abbotsford doesn't throw off, and that time Castillo rolled right and threw the football toward the sideline, and Butt just sliced in there and picked it off. So the Wildcats back at it. Straight under center, split backfield behind him. Man in motion. Now handoff inside, and that's, I believe, Carter Butt out across the 20 to about the 21. Pick up about 6 on that.
Gain of 5 on the play is going to make it 2nd and 5.
They gave him 5, so call it 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats just across the 20-yard line. I backfield behind Strite this time. Quick hitter inside, not much there. Ball comes loose. Who's got it? Abbotsford thinks they have it. Let's see if they do. They do. Fumble on the play. The ball popped up in the air and then came to the ground, and one of the Abbotsford Falcons falls on it. So a turnover for the Wildcats, a rare turnover for Edgar. I didn't see who was carrying that football. It might have been, I don't know if it was Butt or Weisenberger that coughed that up, but it'll be Abbotsford football, 1st and 10 on the Edgar 20-yard line. So Castillo operating with a double wing this time. And now a flag flies, and it's going to be probably lining up in the neutral zone. Let's see. It's going to be against Abbotsford, illegal procedure on the play.
Indication is false start on Abbotsford. They'll now make it 1st and 15.
They'll mark on 5 yards, 1st and 15 now for the Falcons. Yeah, the Wildcats don't turn the ball over very often. That was a rare fumble right there. 1st and 15 now. Castillo Takes the handoff straight ahead and now tried to break it outside. He gets dropped at about the 20-yard line. Got it back to about the original line of scrimmage. Call it 5 on the carry for Castillo. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Gain of 4 on the play. We'll make it 2nd and 11.
Ball's right at the 20-yard line. Looks like they've got to get to the 10 for a first down. So Castillo will line up at the gun once again. They're going to hand it off, try a sweeper on the left side. Blockers out there. They get the corner and then knocked down, but not until he got inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
Tackled by Leighton Schuett and Preston Dalkey.
I think that was Emilio Escalera on the carry that time. Pickup of about 5, going to be 3rd down and 5.
Going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Ball marked at the 14-yard line. Call it 4. They got it overloaded to the left side this time. Let's see what they want to do over there. Man comes in motion. The snap goes past the quarterback, and he's got to slide and cover it up all the way back at the 32-yard line. Miscommunication on that snap, and Castillo didn't handle it. It went all the way back to the 34. They're going to mark him down at the 30 for a loss of about 16 on that.
It is going to bring up 4th and
4th down and 20. 4th and 20, and they're bringing in a bunch of new players. Are they going to punt this? Castillo's going to set up to punt.
Castillo in punt formation.
Not a whole lot of 4th and 22 plays in the playbook. Now he's going to run to the side, and then he's going to punt it away. And now we're going to get a roughing the punter call. Abbotsford's going to keep the football.
Goes into the end zone. We have a flag down on the play.
Somebody knocked Castillo down. And it's going to be a roughing the punter call on Edgar. And it'll be a first down for Abbotsford. So Abbotsford will have the football. They're going to mark off the penalty. You may hear some people yelling that you can't run with the football and have it be a penalty. Once the punt is attempted, he is a kicker, and you cannot knock him down. And it is roughing the punter.
Oh, that brings up the first down for Abbotsford at the 15-yard line.
It's going to be a first down for Abbotsford at the 15. They needed to get to the 10 for a first down. They give him the automatic first down on the roughing the punter call. Castillo's going to hand it off. They're going to try the left side. Nowhere to go this time. Carter Butt with a big tackle in the backfield on Fuentes Rivera. Got a loss of 4 on that.
Loss of 4 on the play will bring up 2nd and 14.
Ball marked down at the 19-yard line. So the Edgar defense thought they were going to get off the field. They're still out there, but now driving Abbotsford backwards again. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. They're just going to let the clock run out, and the first quarter's in the books. Edgar scored on their only possession of the quarter, and they lead it here by a score of 8-0. We'll be back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Warner Insurance Agency is a family-owned insurance business that has been helping customers with all of their property and casualty insurance needs for 3 generations. Let Warner Insurance help with your small business, farm, home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. Warner Insurance, proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. Something you don't see very often in an Edgar game. Each team only had 1 possession in the first quarter. Edgar marched it right down the field and scored, but the Abbotsford Falcons kept it for the remaining part of the quarter, helped out by a penalty, a couple of penalties, and they went for it on 4th down a couple of times. They got a roughing the punter call, and they still have the football. It's 2nd down and 14 now. The ball at the 19-yard line of the Wildcats as they look for the equalizer here. JV Castillo out of the gun. Hands it off, inside handoff, not much there for Christian Fuentes Rivera. Picked up maybe 3 on that. Weisenberger on the stop. Actually, no, what did he get on that? Maybe 2 on that. 3rd and 13 now. They lost yardage on that first play of. But you can tell Abbotsford doesn't want to run a whole lot of plays. They're taking a lot of time to get the plays in. They know the more time they can run off the clock, the better it is for them. Keep the ball out of the hands of the Wildcats. Castillo out of the gun, man in motion. They're going to fake and roll out right. He's being chased. Can he get the corner? He throws it up for grabs. It's going to be out of bounds. He just threw that one away. He had a man down there, but it was well out of bounds as he was being flushed out of pocket, chased by both Weisenberger and also Lucas Stanke. 4th down and 13. They'll probably go for it here. Really have nothing to lose in this situation. Our game day sponsors of tonight's action include Warner Insurance, Cropping Central, Greg Gruitt's Appliance, Edgar Lane's Simplicity Credit Union, and Zamanda Dental. 8-0 Edgar. And this defensive stand is going to be one of the longer defensive stands that Edgar's had to make this year. Timeout on the field called by the Falcons once again. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Edgar Lanes is a proud sponsor of Edgar football. We offer a wide range of youth and adult leagues, tournaments, fundraisers, and bowling parties. Also, try our delicious homemade pizza or something off the grill. Edgar Lanes, where friends and family come to meet.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. Abbotsford has used their 2nd timeout of the half. We still have 11 minutes remaining here in this first half of football. I think they're going to use their timeouts if they can, just to give their guys a breather. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 13. Ball at the 18-yard line of the Wildcats. Castillo's going to roll right. He's going to look to throw. He's being flushed. And he's just going to throw it away again as he's knocked down near the sideline. And it's going to be Edgar football taking over on downs. Castillo really had no chance. At that point, don't you just throw it up toward the end zone and hope somebody can make a play on it? It really doesn't accomplish anything by throwing it out of bounds there. It's 4th down. You're going to turn the ball over anyway. You might as well just throw it down toward the goal line. But Castillo was rolling, trying to throw on the run, and he threw it out of bounds, and Edgar takes over. So the defense keeps the shutout intact on a very long defensive possession. Abbotsford had the football for most of the half of the first quarter and then into the second quarter before the Wildcats were able to get it back here. Tegan Stripe under center. They're going to hand it off. This is Butt powering ahead. Is it Affelbeck or Butt? Jace Affelbeck to carry. Picked up about 4 or 5 on that. Call it 4.
Brought down by Ashton Hamill. Gain of 4 on the play. Will bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6. Full house backfield for Edgar this time as Strike goes under center. And they're going to hand it off. This is Carter Butt. Breaking tackles into the secondary. It's going to be a 1st down and more out across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. Pick up about 12 on that for Carter Butt.
Puts the ball at Edgar's 34-yard line, and an Edgar 1st down.
There's a flag on the play, though. They haven't moved the chains yet. Let's see what that flag is. Going to be a face mask against Abbotsford. So they'll tack on an extra 5 yards onto that run by Carter Butt. Ball going to be marked at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Edgar from there. Trips backfield. And they hand it off. And it's Butt again. Keeping his feet going across the 45 to about the 47. Pick up about 8 on that. Carter Butt has that unique ability. Well, it's not unique, but he has the ability to spin away from that initial tackle. When he gets hit, almost invariably he'll spin, and the first man isn't able to bring him down, and he's able to pick up extra yardage with that spin move almost every time. 2nd down and about 2 now for the Wildcats. Wing right, offset backfield. Stride wants to throw, and he wants to go deep. They're going to try to get Schuett out there, and it's going to be well underthrown, incomplete. Double coverage out there. The receiver was trying to come back for the football, and they let him play on there. No flag. Going to be 3rd down and 2. They tried to take a shot downfield, but Stride's pass was well underthrown. And there was double coverage out there anyway on the intended receiver. 3rd down and 2. We got kind of a feisty crowd here tonight for homecoming for the Edgar Wildcats. They haven't been too happy with the men in the striped shirt so far tonight. 3rd down and 2. Inside handoff, and it's going to be close to a 1st down. The 2nd effort got it. They had him stopped. Carter Butt, though, picked up an extra couple of yards with that 2nd effort and will get the 1st down into Abbotsford territory at about the 48-yard line. 5 on that for Butt, his 6th carry of the night. They haven't been able to really bust big plays yet, but they've got a 12-yard run, an 11-yard run. Affelbeck had a 14-yard run. They also had an 18-yard pass completion to Leighton Schuett on that first possession. 1st and 10, Wildcats in Abbotsford territory for the 2nd time. Man comes in motion. That's Maurer. They're going to play action. And now Strite's going to pull it down. Now he throws it. It's going to be caught. That's Baumgartner, the tight end. Short pickup. Not much on that. Maybe a couple. Call it 2nd down. He got 3 on that. Call it 2nd down and 7.
3 on the play is going to make it 2nd and 7.
Strite had a lot of time to pick out a receiver that time. And finally found Baumgartner for a short gain. 2nd down and 7. Stride under center, wing right, hand off, that's Affelbeck, he's got positive yardage, 1st down yardage and more, busting it down inside the 30, still fighting for yardage, and now he's going to be taken down at about the 28. Pickup of about 17 on that carry for Jace Affelbeck.
Gain of 17 on the play, puts the ball at Abbotsford's 28-yard line, and an Edgar 1st down.
35 yards already for Jace Affelbeck on just 3 carries. And it's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the Abbotsford 28. Out of the gun, Strite wants to throw. He's got time. They set up a screen. They've got Weisenberger. He's got all kinds of running room down inside the 20. Now he cuts it across the field. Down inside the 15, the 10, to the end zone. Did he get down before? I think he went down before he got into the end zone, though. I think he's going to be short. It looked like he was going to get into the end zone, but I think he slipped or went down at about the 1.
27 on the play. Puts the ball at Abbotsford's 1 yard line.
Little screen pass that turned into a big gainer. 27 yards to Weisenberger, and he slipped down at about the 1 yard line. First and goal for Edgar from there. That full house trips backfield for the Wildcats. They give it to Weisenberger. Did he get it in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Edgar. They figured they'd give Weisenberger a shot to carry it in after he came up short on the pass. So Kobe Weisenberger will get the 1 yard touchdown run, and it's 14-0 pending the conversion here. Let's see if they decide to go for 2 or whether they'll kick. Looks like Gravine is going to put on his kicking shoe here, so it's going to be You would think that they would be able to find a shoe that he could wear for both, playing in the line and also kicking. It just...
You might kick somebody with that split toe. It's got metal.
So they've got the shoe changed, and Gravine will attempt the extra point here. And now they get a jump across by Abbotsford. Let's see if that changes what Edgar wants to do. Did somebody move, or were they? It's going to be an offside call against Abbotsford, so that'll move them closer. Let's see if they decide they want to go for 2 here. They move it down to the 1 yard line. And they're going to kick it again, otherwise Gravine would have to change shoes again. So they didn't want to mess with that, so they'll kick the extra point even though they're at the 1 yard line. Ball's going to be marked at about the 9. Snap is good, kick is up, and the kick is good. 15-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Puts the extra point kick through to make the score Edgar 15, Abbotsford 0.
Greg's Groots Appliance is the place for all your home appliance needs. Let owners Greg and Tammy Cornack, along with their staff, provide you with quality appliances. Greg's Gruettes Appliance offers professional delivery, installation, and our own service department. Located in Merrill and proudly serving all of central Wisconsin. Greg's Gruettes Appliance. Service with Wildcat pride. Van Ert Electric is an established leader in the electrical industry in the upper Midwest since 1964 with 5 locations in Wisconsin and a sister company in Michigan. We offer our customers a broad range of services from electrical construction, telecommunications, process controls, HVAC controls, thermal imaging, and arc flash evaluations for your industrial and commercial.
Tom King back here at Edgar High School, homecoming for the Wildcats tonight. We'll also watch the latest episode of Edgar Hard Knocks at halftime tonight. Wildcats will kick off here. Harrison Gravine will handle the kickoff duties. They lead it 15-0 now. And it's a line drive kick this time. Going to be taken on the run at about the 15-yard line, across the 20, the 25, and then out across the 30-yard line. I believe that was Christian Fuentes Rivera on the return, taking it out across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. And that's where Abbotsford will begin this possession.
Abbotsford will begin their drive first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Castillo has attempted one pass tonight. That was intercepted by Carter Butt. Actually, he tried a couple of other ones. I should take that back. He threw a couple of passes out of bounds that were incomplete. So he's 0 for 3 through the air. Abbotsford did have some success on the ground on that first possession. They tried the counter play here and running into his own man. Not much there. Credit Corey Keppel for blowing that play up. Corey Keppel pushed his blocker right back into the running back and call it no gain on the play. Second down and 10. Man in motion. Castillo's going to keep it, go right up the middle, and pick up a few. Got it out near the 35-yard line.
Tackled by Preston Dalkey along with Brett Baumgartner.
Preston Dalkey and Brett Baumgartner on the stop. Pickup of about 5 on that. Call it 3rd and 5. Maybe 6. Give him 4 on that. 3rd and 6. Clock rolling, 5:50 to play in the first half. Not a lot of stoppages, a lot of runs, and a lot of completed passes. The clock has continued to roll here, so this has been a fairly quick first half. And now, of course, that I've said that, we will have nothing but stoppages for the next 5.5 minutes. Castillo's going to keep it again. He faked the handoff, and then he got nailed after a short pickup. Butt and Weisenberger in there on the stop. Short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down at about 3.
3 on the play. We'll bring up 4th and 3.
4th down and 3. Should be a punting situation, you would think, but let's see what they want to do here. Castillo handles the punting. He earned a roughing the punter call earlier in the game. They're going to set up to go for it here. Wow. Unless they're just going to try to get him offside. Try with a hard count or something, but they're going to run. I'm not quite sure what they ran there. That first man through took the football. That was one of those plays where you don't know where the ball is. Going to be short, though, and Edgar will take over on downs. I think Abbotsford outthought themselves right there. They tried some fancy sleight of hand there, and I think it was snapped directly to the op man, and he took it into the line, and it went nowhere. And it'll be Edgar football at the Abbotsford 39-yard line. I think they snapped it directly to that player that's standing right behind the offensive line because Castillo just faked like he had the ball and he didn't. So Edgar to the line. Tegan Stride under center, offset backfield behind him. They're going to try a cutback. Did he go to a knee? Yeah, he did. The man who took the handoff was Gavin Maurer, and as he tried to cut, he slipped a little bit and went to a knee, so there's going to be a loss on the play of about 2 yards on that.
2 on the play as we bring up 2nd and 12.
That could be that wet turf coming into play a little bit there as Maurer tried to cut. One knee went to the turf, and in high school football, you're down. 2nd down and 12. Baumgartner is going to split out wide right this time. Affelbeck to the near side. Straight out of the gun, he wants to throw. Now he's pressured, he's going to pull it down, he's going to run. He decided to, and he's going to pick up positive yardage. He goes out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. It's going to be short of the first down, I think. Out of bounds inside the 35 at about the 33.
Forced out of bounds by Urban Aguilera.
And it's going to be a pickup of about maybe 8 on that. Going to be 3rd down and about 3. 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats. Probably 4 down territory here at the Abbotsford 32-yard line, 33-yard line. Strike goes back under center, wing right, offset backfield. Wide receiver to the right as well. They're going to hand it off. Carter Butt dancing through traffic. First down yardage and more dragged down, but not before he gets inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. Pickup of about 10 on that. And it's going to be another first down for the Wildcats. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Fleet Farm. They have everything you need as you get ready for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of gear from game cameras and blinds to ammunition and camo apparel. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. First down Wildcats at the 22-yard line. Austin Schreiber splits out wide right. Straight out of the gun. Play action. He wants to throw. He's got time. Now he's flushed out. He's going to run to the right. He's got some running room. Makes a one-man miss, and he's dragged down inside the 20-yard line. Short pickup for Tegan Stride on that one. Maybe picked up 2 on that. Second down and 8. Clock moving, under 3 minutes to play in the half. Edgar's got all 3 of their timeouts remaining here. They come to the line. The trips backfield again. Strite hands it off to Weisenberger. He's dragged down. Good open field tackle there. Short gain. Maybe a couple for Weisenberger on that. And it's going to be third down and about 6.
3 on the play will make it 3rd and 6.
Trips backfield, Strite. Carter Butt, left side, breaks a tackle, dragging tacklers down near the 11-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down. Let's see if he got it. Going to be just short. Going to be 4th down in inches, it looks like.
8 of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
4th down and less than a yard here for Edgar, and when you've got Carter Butt in the backfield, you've got to feel fairly confident you'll pick this up. Full house backfield, Strite. It's Butt again, straight ahead, first down near the 7-yard line, maybe the 8. That's going to be enough for the first down. And we've got an Abbotsford player slow to get up. Looks like we've got an injury. We're going to get a timeout called here on the field, and we'll take one as well with 1:19 to play in the first half. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
And we're back here at Edgar. They've put 1:25 back on the clock. The clock has started, though. Trips backfield again. This time it's Butt. Cuts it back inside, still on his feet, and is he into the end zone? Yes, touchdown. 9-yard touchdown run for Carter Butt, his second of the night. And it's 21-0 pending the conversion here with 1:05 remaining in the first half. So taking advantage of the short field after Abbotsford went for it on a 4th down inside their own 40-yard line and didn't get it. Edgar takes it down, punches it in, and they lead at 21-0. They will kick the extra point. Harrison Gravine will attempt it. Snaps a little bit high, but Strite's able to get it down, and Gravine's able to get it up and through. 22-0. We'll keep it right here. I can remind you that our game is brought to you in part by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point to get started. Edgar, with 3 games remaining in the regular season after tonight, will be on the road at Pittsville next week. Then it's Auburndale for a home matchup here, and they finish up on the road at Marathon. Abbotsford, after tonight, will be on the road at Auburndale next week, and then they finish with 2 home games. They've got Colby on October 6th and Pittsville on October 13th. So Carter Butt continues to add to his touchdown total. He's got 2 more tonight. 9-yard run, 4-yard run. The other touchdown, a 1-yard run from Colby Weisenberger. Weisenberger also has a 2-point conversion to his credit tonight. So Edgar getting set to kick off. Gravine will handle the kickoff duties once again. It's going to be a line drive short kick, almost a pooch kick. It's going to be picked up at about the 18-yard line, across the 20 to 25. Once again, lots of running room. That's Castillo, I believe, who took it out across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. No, that wasn't Castillo. That was Christian Fuentes Rivera on the return. And they're going to mark it at about the 43-yard line. So Abbotsford will have the football first and 10. But just 57.8 seconds remaining in the half. They've got 1 timeout left. So let's see what they want to do here with under a minute to play in the half. Man goes in motion to the far side. Castillo is going to pull it down. He's going to run with the football, makes a cut, makes one man miss, and then gets nailed hard. Ball came out,
Castillo, the ball carrier.
But recovered by Abbotsford. Castillo took a hit at the end of that play. He was in a position where he really couldn't defend himself on that after he got upended and then got nailed. It looks like he's okay as he goes back to the huddle, but I think Abbotsford might be very happy to run one more play and say, all right, let's go in and try to figure something out here at halftime. Man in motion, Castillo, they're going to try the counter play, and it's going to be another big hit. Carter Butt once again just lays in to the ball carrier at his knees and takes him down. That's Chase Bowler on the carry. Picked up about 6 on that, and that's going to be a first down. Then they'll start the clock again, and that should be it here for the first half. They'll let the clock run out. First half is in the books, and Edgar leading comfortably here by a score of 22-0. When we come back, we'll watch this week's edition of Edgar Hard Knocks. When we come back, we're at halftime. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Edgar Football Hard Knocks is brought to you by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org to learn more.
Set. Hut. Right.
There's that bootleg. And he'll keep it once in a while. He ran a bootleg 7 times, passed it about 4, kept it 3.
Yes, 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 yes.
Way to go get it.
Good look. Easy, easy, easy.
Ryan, good pass. So when you get it up in the air.
When you turn the corner there, you pick up 85. If he's backpedaling.
Is this the next weight check?
Feed the horse. Hold on, Todd.
Keep right on running full.
You're fine. 6 point. Look away. Hey, just my question, what are we faking on that?
Nothing.
The only thing I'm worried about is that bandit is both days he's been sitting right in your vision.
I'm not thinking of double.
Definitely got to get some snaps.
Oh! Careful. Oh, Christ. We're GTing it high like that. You got D tackle. You got DN. But all it is forming a wall. Like, you don't have to block anyone. You just got to make it look like you got the ball and, like, there's stuff in there.
Hey, extra point and field goal linemen, tight ends, wings, okay? If you took to heart the messages at the end of the game about, guys, quiet down, about, like, analyzing film critically and being critical of yourselves, I would say this is a unit that has a lot of growth to do, right? There were too many times where guys are getting pushed too far back. We got to hunker down deeper. We got to set that back foot and stay firm. Okay, I think you just need to be ready for the intensity of this play and understand the importance of it when we think about a 7-point game versus a 6-point game. Makes a big difference, okay? So let's take this unit for what it is, an opportunity to get better, okay? Obviously today we're not in pads, so we can't really go like live speed, but you got to match the intensity and understand that you have a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your hips low. Create the wall. Hunker down deep.
Set. Hunt. Hunt.
Good hit.
Colby, you cannot move that foot. You move that foot, it's a penalty.
Hey, when you watch film on some of their extra points against Loyal, you'll see they've shown a couple weaknesses where guys get high, they open a gap. So every guy's got to have their hat ready to go on this play and understand this could be the block that causes us to win the game, right? You got to approach it with that mentality. So.
Colby, break down! Grab that red water bottle. Eli, grab the red water bottle.
Sawyer, take your hat off.
Trinity, you want to get a video of them running onto the field? Thank you.
I'm gonna go get some cheese curds. Tuck over it, let's go. Don't be grabbing, grab over it.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Here we go, gentlemen. Hey, another five, another five.
Turning at linebacker, number 8, Colby Weisen.
Let's go!
Defensive back, number 9, Leighton.
Let's go, LG!
Defensive back, number 11, Tegan.
Let's go, Tegan!
Linebacker, number 21, Carter.
Let's go, KB!
Linebacker, number 23, Chase Appleback.
Let's go, Chase!
Defensive end, number 43, Lucas Stocky.
Let's go, Stocky!
Number 44, defensive end, Brett Baumgartner.
Let's go, Bobby, let's go!
Linebacker, number 50, Preston Dalkey.
Let's go,
Hey, you're good. Hey, here we go. Stop him there. Right. Yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, let's go. You know it.
They're going to play action and throw right away. Strite's going to, and they're going to throw deep. Leighton Schuett's out there. The ball's under throw, but he's got it inside the 35-yard line of Colby. They're going to hand it off. Butt dances inside. One man to power over. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Just ran over the safety for the last couple of yards. And it's a 15-yard touchdown run for Carter Butt. Snap is good, and the punt's good. Going to be taken, though, by Butt. They're going to run that reverse and then fumble it. Strite will pick it up and try to get the quarter, and he does, and then he's knocked out of bounds on the far side. This is Butt again, puts his head down, and into the end zone for the touchdown. And Strite wants to throw. He's got a man, and it's in to Schuett for a two-point conversion. Strite under center, the pitch. They're going to try Weisenberger. Big hole, he cuts it back. He's going to go down the sideline, breaks a tackle. He's going to go the distance. Colby Weisenberger breaks it down the left sideline and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Great job, Tucker. Perfect.
Quiet in their fans down there. Crowd, are you ready? Yeah, you don't hear anything out of their fans anymore. The only guy talking now is right, here we go. Playing together.
They give it to Carter Butt, and he laterals it back to Strite, goes around the right side and into the end zone for the touchdown. I don't think that was designed that way. Carter Butt was stopped in the hole, and he just turned and flipped it right back to Tegan Strite, who ran around the right side for the touchdown.
I've done it 3 times now.
Hey, you're good. I hope they throw. Thanks.
I'm tired, man.
Hey, we're gonna be
Right there, baby.
No.
Who spread you?
0.
I had it out. No, it wasn't.
Hey, gentlemen, listen up. That's not just a one-guy win. That's not just a starters win. That's a whole team win. That's a team win right there from 1 to 40, whatever we have out there on the field, okay? Nice job. Big win. Shutout! Yeah! Let's go, boy. We're sticking tonight. Let's go. Remember what I said. When you're together and you do your job every play and you trust the guy next to you, great things happen. Big win.
Let's go, boys. Yep. Gentlemen, hey, really proud of you fellas on everything that happened out there. Just a ton of heart and effort and soul and buddies playing together, okay? Keep up the good work. Proud of you tonight. Way to go get one. Let's come back on Sunday ready to put the work in. Guys, we're laying a foundation for what it takes to win at a really high level.
Okay, upperclassmen keep leading, underclassmen keep taking notes of what it takes to play the way we're playing right now, because this isn't the end right here, right? This is just the beginning. Okay, keep it up. Nice job.
This game was personal for a lot of us, right? For all of us. They beat us 2 years in a row. Hey, shutting them out on their home field, no better feeling than that. I got to congratulate Carter Butt. You went over 3,000 yards tonight, man.
So was it a yes?
I said yes!
Okay.
Hey, Ticker, can we make that pitch back? Can we make that pitch back? Should she in the picture of that? Let me see. Thanks, sis.
Here's your blanket. Yeah, what the hell? Here's your blanket. I'm trying to handful. Well, no, like wrap it around it. Oh, should we go in here?
Nah.
Let's go, W! 21
Tommy, you gotta get in there. Get in there. Do not.
Why is Ty
What
is happening? We gotta get like below that.
You guys are like,
What is this?
We got everybody, right? I mean, the locker room is empty, so the locker room's empty. Seniors, quick count.
Oh, we're leaving already.
1,
2,
4,
5,
6,
7, 8,
9, 10, 13. All right, juniors. 1, 2, 3,
64. Shoulder checked me out of bounds.
Oh, so that's why you rolled?
I am not that stupid.
Those
Those
were doing gymnastics. Come on, man.
Somerset.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. It's halftime of this matchup, 22-0. The Wildcats leading Abbotsford. The feel of fall is in the air here. The leaves are changing. There's a cool breeze, and it is a football Friday night, and the Edgar Wildcats just keep rolling along here. 191 yards unofficially in the first half for Edgar, 135 on the ground, 56 through the air, led by Carter Butt, although it's been spread around here offensively for Edgar in this first half. 63 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns for Butt on 10 carries. Colby Weisenberger with 19 yards. He does have a 1-yard touchdown run on 4 carries. Chase Hasselbeck, 45 yards on 3 carries. And Tegan Strite, the quarterback, 10 yards on 2 carries. Gavin Maurer lost 2 yards on 1 carry for the Wildcats. Tegan Strite, 4 out of 4 through the air, 4 completions. 1 to Leighton Shewitt for 18 yards, 1 to Brett Baumgartner for 3. Colby Weisenberger caught a 27-yard pass earlier in the game, and Carter Butt 1 catch for 8 yards. And the defense once again has been outstanding. Unofficially just 39 yards of total offense for Abbotsford, and that's all on the ground. They did have more gross, but a 16-yard loss on a snap that went over the head of the quarterback added into that, and the quarterback Castillo 0 for 3 through the air in this first half of football. Carter Butt got Edgar on the board first, the first possession of the game. They marched it right down the field and punched it in at the 9:01 mark of the first quarter, 4-yard touchdown run for Butt. Colby Weisenberger took it in for 2 points, and it was 8-0. Then it stayed that way for quite a while. Abbotsford had an extended possession that took the rest of the first quarter and into the second quarter before they threw an interception. That was Carter Butt on the interception. With 6:58 to play in the first half, Weisenberger took it in from 1 yard out. Harrison Gravine kicked the extra point, and then just before halftime, Carter Butt, his second touchdown of the night, a 9-yard run, and the kick by Gravine makes it 22-0, which is where we sit at halftime. Abbotsford's going to get the football to start the second half. Our game brought to you in part by our game day sponsors, Edgar Building Supply, BAME Insurance, the Edgar Grind, Van Ert Electric, and BRB Auto Body. So Gravine ready to kick it away here. The breeze has picked up. The flag isn't showing a breeze on the far side of the field, but we're feeling an increased breeze here in the press box. Here's the kick. It's a line drive squibber. He kicked the top of the football that time, picked up at about the 18-yard line, and then Castillo tried to make one man miss and got swarmed under at the 25. And that's where Abbotsford will begin this possession, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Brought down by Brock Maurer and Carter Butt. Abbotsford will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Christian Fuentes Rivera leading Abbotsford in rushing with 17 yards on 6 carries. But they haven't been able to do much. 39 total yards all on the ground in the first half for the Falcons. They line up with that odd formation. Castillo out of the gun. He'll hand it off, and they'll try the left side. Not much there. Tucker Strite makes the tackle on the carry by Christian Fuentes Rivera.
Tucker Strite and Corey Keppel.
Call it a pickup of maybe,
2 on the play will bring up 2nd and 8.
well, I was going to say 1.5, but they gave him 2 yards on the pair carry by Fuentes Rivera that time.
Then you got to give 7.5 to go.
2nd down at 8. Castillo out of the gun once again. Man in motion. Castillo's going to roll out. Got the blocker in front of him. Now cuts it back. He's got a hole. It closed quickly. Carter Butt's going to wrap him up and drop him after a positive yardage, though. Got out to cross the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And
5 on the play.
5 on the carry for Castillo that time. 3rd down and 3 for the Falcons on this first possession of the second half. Edgar showing blitz. There's a handoff, and it's going to be a first down. I think, busting it outside now. And down the far sideline before being nailed out of bounds into Edgar territory. That play was stopped on the inside of the line, but Christian Fuentes Rivera bounced that outside and took it all the way into Edgar territory.
Gain of 22 yards on the play.
22 yards on the carry for Fuentes Rivera. Biggest play of the night for the Falcons, and they've got a first down in Edgar territory. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 49-yard line of the Wildcats. They're getting the chain gang situated over there. Castillo going over to get the play from his head coach. Now we've got Edgar's got to make a substitution. Tegan Strite's coming out of the game. He might have some blood on it. His shoestring broke, all right. So he's going to come over and get his shoe taken care of. So substitution. Abbotsford spreading the field a bit this time. They got a wide receiver split out to the near side. Castillo's going to pull it down and run with the football. He's got blockers in front of him, but it closed quickly. Getting in there to make the stop. Making the initial hit for Edgar was Brock Maurer, and he was joined by Tucker Strite. Coming in there to make the stop, and a gain of about 2 on that. That play takes a lot of time to develop. Abbotsford had blockers out there, but Edgar was able to put enough green jerseys in there, so they didn't have enough blockers to take all the defenders on. And Maurer and Strite were able to get through to make the stop. Second down and 8. Inside handoff. Fuentes Rivera gets knocked down after a very short gain. Maybe got a yard on that, depending on the mark.
Tackled by Lucas Stanky, along with Preston Dalkey.
Lucas Stanky and Preston Dalkey on the tackle. Call it 1 on the pickup. And it's going to be third down and long. Third down and 8. They're going to call it no gain. So 3rd and 8. Same formation, wing left, and now we're going to get a timeout called, I believe, by Abbotsford. Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Edgar leading 22-0. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Hi, my name is Preston. I have the Abby Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abby Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbybank.com to learn more. Abby Bank is member FDIC.
And we're back here at Edgar High School, and another short gain on the ground for the Abbotsford Falcons. It's going to bring up a 4th down and long. Maybe only a couple of yards on that for Fuentes Rivera. 4th down and about 6. They're going to go for it here. They might as well. 8:32 to play, 3rd quarter. Edgar leading 22-0. Man in motion. Now the wing goes back where he was. This is taking a long time. They're going to better hurry and get this play off. They do. Straight drop. Castillo wants to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, being chased. He's going to go down the sideline and knocked out of bounds. And once again, Castillo ran out of bounds nowhere near the first down. At that point, don't you just have to wing the ball down the field? You know you're going to turn it over on downs. Just throw it as far as you can down the field and hope somebody can run under it. Maybe you'll get a pass interference call. It doesn't do any good to run it out of bounds and give the ball right to Edgar there. So it'll be Wildcats first down.
They're going to take over first and 10 at their own.
They're going to mark the ball at the 49-yard line of the Wildcats, and that's where Edgar will have it for this possession. Now they're going to move the ball back a little bit. Going to be at the 48-yard line.
I know it's a load formation, though. It's an ISO over here.
Man in motion. They're going to pitch it to Butt. He's going to cut it back. He's got some open territory, makes a move, gets hit and then knocked down, but not before he got it inside the 40-yard line. It's going to be enough for a first down.
Carter Butt, the ball carrier.
About a 12-yard run, maybe 13 on the carry for Carter Butt. First and 10 Wildcats at the Abbotsford 40-yard line.
At Abbotsford's 40-yard line, and an Edgar first down.
Shewitt's going to split out wide right. Straight out of the gun this time. And he's going to play action, fake to Affelbeck. He wants to throw down the field, and it's going to be tipped and nearly picked off. He was trying to get that through a tight window to block Maurer, and it was tipped. There were a couple of Abbotsford defenders there.
That'll make it second and 10.
First incompletion of the night for Tegan Strite. That's going to be second down and 10 for the Wildcats. As we mentioned, Edgar will be on the road next week traveling to Pittsville. We'll have that game for you here on Zaleski Sports. Now, once again, Edgar taking a long time to get the play in. Strite's going to go under center this time, offset backfield behind him. And it's going to be a quick hitter. And that's Weisenberger, I think. Yeah, breaking tackles. Nice positive hard run inside the 35 to about the 33. Pickup of 7 on that for Weisenberger.
Get a 7 on the play. I'll bring up third and 3.
Third down and 3. If you're Jerry Sins and his coaching staff, you just have to be so confident when you get into these third and fourth down and short situations that you've got Carter Butt in the backfield, because he has shown that he can pick up 2 or 3 yards almost every time he touches the football. It's very rare that the line doesn't give him enough room to operate. They're going to pitch it to Weisenberger this time. No, he's trying to get the corner. Now he cuts it back. First down and more, down inside the 25 to about the 24, using the open field running ability of Kobe Weisenberger that time. He knew he wasn't going to get the corner, so he cut it back and picked up the first down and more at the 24-yard line. Pickup of 9 on the carry for Weisenberger, and it's going to be first and 10, Edgar, at the 24-yard line. Shewitt's going to split out wide left. He's got another man with him. Offset backfield, straight under center. They're going to hand it off. This is Butt. He's got some running room inside the 20, inside the 15, trying to get the corner and then dragged out of bounds near the 10-yard line. Inside the 10.
Pushed out of bounds by Evan Rice.
Pickup of about 15 or 16 on that.
Gain of 16 on the play.
Going to be first and goal for the Wildcats at the 8-yard line.
First down and goal.
So here comes the Trips backfield again. Affelbeck, Butt, and Weisenberger behind Tegan Strite. They give it to Butt, dancing inside, powering ahead. Short of the goal line. They gang tackled him inside the 5, down near the 2.
Brought down by Christian Fuentes.
Pickup of 6 on that. You talk about these guys that are on both teams that play both the offense and defense, and some of these guys are on special teams too. The condition you've got to be in, the aerobic condition you've got to be in to play an entire football game, almost every play. Strite's going to hand it off, but again, this time he's got a big hole into the end zone, untouched, and it's another touchdown for Carter Butt, his third of the night, and it makes the score 28-0 pending the conversion. So Carter Butt with 3 touchdowns on the night. That one from 2 yards out. And they're going to kick this extra point as Harrison Gravine is back out. Snap is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 29-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
How do they know how to do it? That video's probably what, 25 years old?
You're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. It's homecoming. At Camp Randall, they jump around. Here, they do the Macarena. The crowd was really getting into the Macarena down below us here. 5:27 to play, third quarter, 29-0 Wildcats. As Harrison Gravine gets ready to kick off. And it's a line drive, short kick again, taken by one of the up men at the 25, across the 30, and across the 35. Emilio Escalera taking that return and bringing it out across the 35-yard line.
Tackled by Cale Higgins.
First and 10 Abbotsford from there.
Abbotsford will start first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So the Falcons have gained all of their yardage on the ground tonight. They're over 3 through the air. All 3 passes attempted in the first quarter or first half, and 2 of those were on rollouts and just with the quarterback Castillo throwing the ball away. Tight formation here. Double wing. And it's going to be a pitch. They're going to try to get it around the left side. Fuentes Rivera on the carry and call it no gain. Taking the snap that time was Grayson Totsky. Grayson Totsky, a junior, was under center that time, taking the snap. We didn't see if Castillo got hurt at all. He'd taken a lot of pounding so far tonight, but he's back out there now, it looks like. Totsky, the quarterback under center. They might have Castillo at one of the wingback spots, trying to see if number 2's out there. He is. The ball's on the ground, but Abbotsford's able to follow it. They moved Castillo to one of the wingback spots while Totsky takes the snap under center.
It's
going to be third down and 10. Call it no gain on the fumble and the recovery by Abbotsford. Once again, tight formation. Totsky under center. They're going to try the counter play. Oh, my goodness. Brett Baumgartner blew that play up. He was tackling Castillo as Castillo was taking the handoff from the quarterback. Obviously, nobody blocked Brett Baumgartner that time. He was on top of Castillo just as the quarterback was handing him the football. It's amazing that ball didn't pop out. It's going to be 4th down in a punting situation here for Abbotsford. Big play by Baumgartner on defense. Strite and Butt back to receive this punt. High snap. Can he get it away? He does, but it's going to be a line drive, and it's going to be down right at midfield.
J.V. Castillo's punt covered up by Tucker Strite.
So down by Tucker Strite right at the 50-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will begin this possession.
Going to start 1st and 10 at midfield.
So with a lead of 29-0, 3:28 to play in the third quarter, the Wildcats take over again. They've got Weisenberger split out to the near side. I believe that's Schuett out to the far side. Offset backfield, Strite under center. They're going to hand it off. And that's Affelbeck who gets it down inside the 45 to about the 41. They're going to mark him down there. Call it a pickup of 9 on the carry for Jace Affelbeck. That's the first carry for Affelbeck since early in the game. He had picked up 45 yards on 3 carries early in the game. He hadn't run the football since. He gets 9 right there. So he's having a pretty good night in limited carries. Out of the gun, Strite wants to throw. One man covered. Now he's looking, scrambling around, trying to run away from pressure over to the far side. Can he get the corner? He's going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete. He just got rid of that, trying to get it to Weisenberger, who was well covered.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
And 3rd down and a couple here for Edgar. From the Abbotsford 42-yard line. Nicolay Bank, one of our great sponsors, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Strite under center, quick handoff inside, and a 1st down and more down inside the 35. Is that Carter Butt on the carry?
Carter Butt, the ball
I believe it is. And another chunk of yardage for Carter on the night.
Tackled by Chase Bowler.
Got about 10 on that.
10 on the play. Puts the ball at Abbotsford's 32-yard line, and Edgar, 1st down.
But over 100 yards on the ground again tonight. Strite under center again, offset backfield, wing left. Blitz coming, but they run right past it. That's Affelbeck who gets dragged down, but not before he picks up positive yardage. Down inside the 25 to about the 23. Going to be short of the 1st down. 9 on the pickup for Affelbeck. Affelbeck's yards per carry tonight is excellent. Schuett wide to the near side. Weisenberger's the wing to the left as well. They're going to try the counter to Weisenberger. Cuts it back. Big hole. Now he cuts it again. He's going to take it and be dragged down inside the 5-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle right there by one of the Abbotsford defenders. 2 great cuts on that run by Colby Weisenberger. Got it down to about the 3-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 20 on that for Colby Weisenberger. And Edgar threatening again here. 1st and goal at the 3. With 1:12 to play in the third quarter. Clock starts again now after they move the chains. Weisenberger and Butt in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Weisenberger. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the night for Colby Weisenberger to go along with a 2-point conversion as well. It's 35-0.
Touchdown.
Edgar. And they're going to kick or attempt to kick the extra point again. Harrison Gravine changing shoes and getting ready to go. Snap is good. Gravine's kick is up, no problem. Straight through again. 36-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At the Edgar Grind, welcome all to our spot. We are open 7 days a week until 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating, looking for free Wi-Fi, relaxing, or trying to warm up, we have a little something for everyone. We offer local fresh coffee drinks, smoothies, ice cream, snacks, and food. We strive for affordable and healthy options for everyone and can't wait to see you.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Edgar now leading 36-0. We'll go to a running clock now with the big lead by the Wildcats. It is homecoming here tonight, and we should mention the entire homecoming court, the male part of the homecoming court, all football players. Brett Baumgartner is your homecoming king, and his court is Colby Weisenberger, Tegan Streit, Carter Butt, Preston Dahlke, Marcus Haynerfus, and Harrison Gravine. The queen, Michaela Workus. The other members of her court, Erica Socha, Emily Murkowski, Natalie Thompson, Brooke Imhoff, Kyra Anderson, and Milana Kaler. Here's the kick by Gravine. He had a lot of spin on that one and got it to stop just around the 22-yard line, and the Abbotsford player, Christian Fuentes Rivera, just fell on it. And that's where Abbotsford will have it, 1st and 10. But it's probably going to be the end of the third quarter before they get out to run a play here. Although they are hurrying out. Let's see if they want to run a play here just before the clock expires for the third quarter. With the 36-point lead, it is a running clock situation here. They will line up. Let's see if they run a play here. Castillo out of the gun. He's going to give the handoff to Christian Fuentes Rivera, and he gets knocked down. Not much there at all. And probably a loss. Maverick Butt in on the stop that time. Going to be a loss of 4 on that, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. So we'll take another break, and we'll come back with the fourth quarter. This one is Edgar rolling here so far tonight. They lead at 36-0. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, my name is Preston. I have the Abby Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abby Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbybank.com to learn more. Abby Bank is member FDIC.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. Sweet Caroline, the song of choice now. It is amazing to me how these old songs have become classics at athletic events around the country. Sweet Caroline, Build Me Up Buttercup, all of these old songs all of a sudden have second life as anthems at football, baseball, and basketball games around the country. Abbotsford with the football, handoff on a 2nd and 14. Maybe a couple of yards on the carry. Chase Bowler picked up maybe a couple on that. Going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd down at about 12 for Abbotsford as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Tight formation. Castillo's going to roll right now. He throws and it's incomplete. That wasn't going anywhere anyway. Affelbeck had that well covered. Even if the pass would have been complete, it was going to be a loss of yardage on that. And it's 4th down, another punting situation for Abbotsford. So a team that came into the night with a 5-0 record and it was averaging over 32 points a game. They've run into the Edgar defense here tonight, and they are struggling offensively. No points and under 100 yards of total offense so far here tonight for this Abbotsford squad. Just to show you, this Edgar defense is really putting together a special season. They gave up 6 points in each of the first 2 games, but that's been it. Going for their 4th straight shutout here tonight. Here's the punt, and Tegan Strite is going to grab it. They're going to run the reverse, the fake reverse to Butt this time. Does he have a wall? He's got a partial wall, and he goes out of bounds. Castillo was able to push him out, but not before he got it into Abbotsford territory at about the 36-yard line. Maybe the 37. Let's see where they mark it. We're going to get some substitutions in the game now for the Wildcats. Dawson
is going to start 1st and 10 at Abbotsford 37-yard line.
Will Hackle's in the game. Tucker Strite will be under center. Dawson Bornheimer, the wide receiver, split out wide left, offset backfield as the subs are in here for Edgar. Inside handoff, positive yardage.
Will Hackle, the ball carrier.
And Will Hackle on the carry. Got it down inside the 35 to about the 33.
Urban Aguilera. Gain of 4 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 for the Wildcats as they'll just grind it out on the ground, I would imagine. Trying to run, well, they're going to run the clock. The clock's going to continue to move here. Offset backfield. And once again, an inside handoff on the carry that time. Brock Maurer.
Brock Maurer, the ball carrier.
Got it down near the 30, I think. Short of the 30. Going to mark it at the 31. Going to be 3rd down and a couple.
Gain of 2 on the play. We'll make it 3rd and 4.
No, they're going to say he was down. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Ball marked at the 31. They're going to hand it off to Maurer again. Tries the left side, met by a wall of white jerseys and driven backwards. He didn't get it. It's going to be a 4th down. Going to mark him down at the 30-yard line. 4th down for the Wildcats. Some of the other subs in the game. Kason Risto is in there. Up front, Colby Schworer, Jr. Austin Jacobs in the offensive line. Cale Higgins is out there. Mason Thornton out there as well. They're going to pitch it, try the right side. And can he get the corner? No. It's going to be Hackle who's going to be brought down, and Abbotsford will take over on downs here, short of the 1st down.
Penalty flag down.
But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's all about. Probably in a position where there's a hold. It's going to be Abbotsford football as they get the stop here. And it'll be a 1st down for the Falcons. Oh, wait a minute.
Was there no flag? I saw a flag. Did you?
They're putting the chain back. They're putting the chains back like Edgar has the football.
Edgar is going to have a first down at
The penalty was against Abbotsford. I think there was some confusion there as to who the penalty was on, so Edgar will keep the football. That penalty gave him a first down. They're going to pitch it, try Hackle around the left side. He cuts it back, spin move, picks up positive yardage down near the 21.
Will Hackle, ball carrier.
The chain had already moved and was set up for Abbotsford football, and then the official said no, set it back up the other way. Pickup of 7 on that carry for Will Hackle, and it's going to be second down and 3 for the Wildcats. Clock continues to roll. After the game, we'll go down and talk to Edgar head coach Jerry Sins, also find a player of the game for the Highlight House. Tucker straight under center, inside handoff. Breaking tackles down inside the 15. Maverick Butt on the carry that time. Got it down to about the 12.
Gain of 7 on the play.
7 on the carry for Maverick Butt.
And an Edgar first down.
First and 10 Wildcats. Ball at the 13-yard line. They try to take advantage of that penalty that gave them a first down on a 4th down play and see if they can punch it in here. They hand it off, big hole, and it is going to be a touchdown for the Edgar Wildcats. Carrying it in was Gavin Maurer. Gavin Maurer, the sophomore, takes it into the end zone for the score.
Gavin Maurer with a 13-yard touchdown run.
And it's 42-0 pending the conversion. So Harrison Gravine set up to kick this extra point, or attempted anyway. Our game day sponsors include Werner Insurance, Cropping Central, Greg Gruett's Appliances, Edgar Lane, Simplicity Credit Union, and Zamanda Dental. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It's 43-0 Edgar. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Edgar 43 and Abbotsford 0.
Warner Insurance Agency is a family-owned insurance business that has been helping customers with all of their property and casualty insurance needs for 3 generations. Let Warner Insurance help with your small business, farm, home, auto, and recreational vehicle insurance needs. Warner Insurance, proud supporter of the Edgar Wildcats.
And we're back here at Edgar High School as Wildcats will kick off again, leading here now 43-0. A reserve touchdown scored by Gavin Maurer, 13-yard run. Gravine with the kick. It's good to see the reserves get in there and have a little success here on this night. Short kick taken on the bounce at about the 15-yard line. Out across the 20, 25 to about the 27. And that's where Abbotsford will begin this possession with 5 minutes to play in the game.
Will Hackle on the tackle.
So some defensive substitutions in there for Edgar as well. Corey Schilling in the game.
Start first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Will Hackle's out there on defense. Brock Maurer out there as well. And they're going to hand it off and try to get it around the left side. Some tough yardage there for Emilio Escalera. Picked up about 4 or 5 tough yards right there.
Tackled by Preston Dalkey along with Brock Mauer.
Second down and a long 6.
Correction, Kobe Shore on the tackle. Being 4 on the play, bring up 2nd and 6.
Abbotsford back to the line. Second down and a long 6. Inside handoff. Some positive yardage. Going to be short of the first down. Short pickup out to about the 35-yard line. Pickup of maybe a couple on that.
Urban Aguilera, the ball carrier.
Irvin Aguilera Lozoya, sophomore in there on the carry.
Along with Sawyer Reef on the tackle. Getting 2 on the play will bring up 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4. They're going to try that counter play, and it's going nowhere.
Chase Bowler, ball
They slowed him down enough, and then coming in to wrap him up for the Wildcats was Cale Higgins.
brought down by Cale Higgins.
So it's 4th down now and about 3.
That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
They're going to go for it here. They try the counter to the left side that time, and it's going to be short of the first down, and Edgar will take over on downs here, getting another defensive stop.
Emilio Escalera, the ball carrier. 42. Will Hackle and Sawyer Reef on the tackle. Short of the first down. Edgar will take over on downs at Abbotsford's 36-yard line.
So the Wildcats get the ball back as we go under 2 minutes to play with this running clock and the big lead, 43-0. Tucker Strite under center. The sophomore quarterback, offset backfield behind him, wing right. Going to take as much time as he can before he has to snap the football. They're going to hand it off and spinning away and then getting nailed hard. Brock Mauer.
Brock Mauer, the ball carrier.
And we've got an injured Abbotsford player down on the field right now that they'll have to attend to. One of the linemen for Abbotsford is down in some obvious discomfort with 1:27 to play. This is going to be another night where the Edgar Wildcat defense is going to hold the opponent under 100 yards of total offense by my unofficial counting. I've got 75 rushing yards net for Abbotsford, no passing yards. Just another sterling performance by the Edgar defense. So we're in a running clock game, but now the clock stops with the injured player on the field. Edgar's got the football in a situation like this. That you just ask both teams that they should just let the clock run out. The Abbotsford player in a sitting position now. They're going to get him up and help him off the field, I would think. Coming up, following the game, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be in Pittsville next Friday night as the Wildcats will try to keep this shutout streak alive. Because unless something miraculous happens here, it will be their 4th shutout in a row here tonight. They're still trying to get the injured player to his feet. Are they going to lift him up now? It looks like they're going to try and get him up. And he's a big dude, so it's going to take 3 coaches to try to get him up. Is he able to put any weight on his legs? Maybe on one of them. Yeah, he's going to hobble off. That doesn't look good. He's not able to put much weight on his legs at all. A couple of his teammates come over to help him get him off the field. He's not putting any weight on that left leg. Tough to see, especially with just a minute and a half left in a game that's well out of hand. The Abbotsford already shorthanded. I mean, they did not have many players suited up tonight. They had some. It looked like they had some injuries. They had some players on the sidelines in street clothes. And it's tough when you've got a smaller program with a small roster to withstand the injuries. You just don't have the depth. That's something that Edgar, of course, has. They've got a lot of guys on the sidelines, so if they sustain an injury, and they've been pretty lucky in that respect this year as well, nobody's been really seriously hurt for this Edgar team. And they're just going to go into victory formation here now and take the snap and take a knee. And they'll be able to run the clock out. They take the snap and take the knee. So we go under a minute to play. They'll just let the clock roll here. If we take a look at some of the yardage totals tonight, I've got Carter Butt for 111 yards and those 3 touchdowns. 58 yards for Colby Weisenberger, 63 for Jace Applebeck. Weisenberger scored twice, as well as a 2-point conversion. Keegan Strite had 10, Maverick Butt with 7. Will Hackle had 13 yards. Gavin Maurer with a touchdown and 13 yards as well. That's going to do it. The clock's going to run out as the Edgar Wildcats do it again tonight. Put the big hurt on the Abbotsford Falcons by a final score of 43-0. We'll head down to the field, catch up with Edgar head coach Jerry Sins in a little bit. We'll also find a player of the game to talk to as well. Coming up on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Impressive performance once again by the Edgar Wildcats. They get it done here tonight, 43-0. Back in a bit, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
We'd like to thank everybody for coming out on this beautiful evening. Please drive home safely and have a great weekend.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Baumgartner.
They do that 3-5 now.
This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest.
All right, I won't tell Weisenberger that you talked me out of it.
Well, that's right. I was just thinking like that's
as well as a number of other places throughout the world. That's true. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And we're back here on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show with Edgar head coach Sherry Sins. Well, kind of a unique formation that you had to face tonight, but your defense did the job again.
Yeah. Homecoming, you never know for sure what's going to happen because the kids expend a lot of energy doing other things during the week. But I think they saved some for the game, obviously. They came in with, two guys. Castillo and Fuentes had like 700 yards and 600 yards, so that was more yards than any of our guys had, so we knew that we had our work cut out. And I think the kids found out in the opening kickoff that, these guys are pretty fast and they're pretty shifty. But fortunately, everybody stayed home, did their job, and gang tackled, and our defense has really kind of come on since the beginning.
Well, yeah, I mean, they came in averaging over 32 points a game in their wins. They're undefeated, and you basically just shut them down.
Yeah, I thought overall it was, I thought every guy in the team on defense did their job, stayed home. They have some stuff that's pretty tricky at times, but we didn't let them fool us with it tonight.
On offense, you've got that trips backfield once you get down inside the 20-yard line. I mean, for other teams, that's just got to be a nightmare because no matter who you give the football to, you're probably going to get positive yardage. You're probably going to get a first down or a touchdown.
Yeah, we got some big guys in the offensive line, and, of course, that makes that offense go pretty well. And our backs are not small. And Carter weighs about 212, Jace about 195. So, there's some good-sized guys in the backfield, too. We happen to have two pretty good-sized tight ends this year, too, with Stonky and Baumgartner. So that really helps.
Well, you've got 3 games left in the regular season. What are you looking for from your team down the stretch here going, obviously it's too early to look ahead to the playoffs. You got 3 games left, but it's all laying there right for you.
Yeah, we got Pittsville next week at Pittsville. We know that they were undefeated until last week when they lost a tough one, 12-6, I believe it was, to Auburndale. Then we got Auburndale, and they'll probably come up here at 7-0. So obviously that's going to be a tough game, and then we finish up at Marathon. So we got a lot of work to do before we're not even talking playoffs. No, we got work to do.
Well, good luck, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you very much.
That's Edgar head coach Sherry Sins. We're going to try to get the defensive line in here for tonight's In the House segment because once again the defense pitching their 4th shutout of the season. 4 shutouts in a row here for the Edgar Wildcats and their defensive unit. And we'll try to get the defensive lineman over here to talk about that a little bit. 3 touchdowns on the night for Carter Butt, 2 for Colby Weisenberger, so the offense did their job. And now we're bringing in some of the defensive linemen here for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show In the House segment. All right, who's the best talker among the 3 of you? All right, 4 shutouts in a row. Just talk about that situation. What do you talk about before the game coming in like that?
Well, a shutout's obviously the goal every game on defense, and Yeah, that's about it.
Well, you were facing an offense tonight that's kind of weird. It's not the typical offense you guys look at. So what's the main thing to stop an offense that does all of that funny movement up front?
Stay low, right? Stay low, hold your ground, just, yeah.
And you guys were able to stay home and hold your spots and not allow all those fakes to get you.
Yeah, sure.
All right. You know how the in-the-house works?
Yeah. You go first.
Tell them your names.
I'm Lucas Donkey. I'm Preston Dalkey. I'm Corey Keppel. And we're in the house!
That's going to wrap things up here tonight from Edgar as the defense does it again. 4 straight shutouts and another win here for the Wildcats here tonight as they take the Abbotsford Falcons. I'm Tom King. Thanks for watching tonight, and we'll be at Pittsville next week as the Wildcats try to do it again. You've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.